Let's come back to the big developing story back home this morning. And a truck crash has crashed into a pylon and closed Melbourne's Monash Freeway in both directions.
Now, this major freeway is likely to be closed until around midday. That will cause huge problems for motorists in the city of Melbourne. Reporter Stephanie March is flying over the crash site and joins us now on the phone from the ABC helicopter. Stephanie, good to talk to you and thanks so much for bringing us these pictures. Describe to us what you see.
Well, Virginia, what's happened is a truck was travelling outbound on the Monash. It was carrying a really long concrete bridge girder. Now, the coupling that was holding that onto the truck has snapped or has come undone, and the girder has skidded across the road and wrapped itself around that centre pylon you can see there, which is the centre pylon holding up the Ferntree Gully Road overpass. The truck driver's fine. Another truck coming the other way had a bit of a problem navigating around the crash. He's crashed on the inbound side of the road. There's a bit of a diesel spill there. That's what you can see with the sand covering the road. This all happened about 6 hours ago, but they've still got police, WorkSafe and the Vic Roads engineers down there checking that everything's okay. And as you say, they expect to be there for some time.
So at this stage, we wouldn't know the safety of that Ferntree Gully Road overpass, would we, with the that major smash into its central pylon there?
No, so the Ferntree Gully Road overpass is closed, and obviously the freeway is closed both inbound and outbound because they're not confident that that overpass is structurally sound for cars even going underneath it. So as you can see, it's a four-lane highway on each side. It's the major arterial coming into Melbourne from the south and the southeast. Just looking a little bit further down the freeway, there's already cars starting to bank up, and I mean, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, so it's going to cause some very serious traffic delays. Police are saying people have to accept there'll be delays. They're urging people to go down Dandenong Road because they're diverting people off the freeway either side of the accident, so it could be some time yet.
All right, Stephanie, so at least until midday for that clean-up, we can see how deserted the road is, but I guess there must have been some pretty frightened motorists involved witnessing that crash or on the freeway at the same time as that girder left the back of that truck.
That's right. Police say they're absolutely amazed that no one else was injured. The concrete that came off the girder when it crashed has spread all across the road. I think they might have cleaned some of that up now. So there's big chunks of concrete on the road. Some of them did hit passing cars, but amazingly no cars lost control and no one was injured. Not the driver of the truck carrying the girder nor the other truck suffered any injuries at all, and that other truck ran into one of the wire barriers you can see there. So it's just amazing that no one was injured. I'm sure there's quite a few shaken motorists, and I dare say if I lived in the southeast, I'd be calling in sick today.
Yeah, absolutely. Work from home day, I reckon. Stephanie, thank you so much for that update. That's really terrific. We'll talk to you a little later on. And look, and we can remind you just of what the police had to say about this overnight. Senior Constable Paul Chase from Victoria Police was on the scene pretty shortly after that amazing accident, which, as Stephanie has pointed out, no one was injured, even with flying bits of concrete from the girder that hit other cars. Someone was really looking out over those people last night. Have a listen to how Paul Chase described what happened as part of that accident.
There's been an outbound truck hauling a large concrete bridge beam, and the dolly assembly of that truck has failed for some as yet unknown reason. The beam has dropped to the carriageway still attached to the dolly trailer. The beam has then skidded along and then wrapped itself completely around the centre pylon of the Ferntree Gully Road flyover, and then flung off the dolly trailer across to the other side of the freeway embankment on the other side of the inbound carriageway.
Paul Chase from Victoria Police, and of course we'll stay across the impending commuter chaos in Melbourne over the course of the program. Let's
just remind you of what's happening if you're watching from Melbourne this morning. If you did want to head into town or indeed out on the Monash Freeway, good luck. Southbound traffic's being diverted at Blackburn Road, so you can at least get out as far as Blackburn Road. Northbound traffic is being diverted at Springvale, but other routes in and out, they're going to clog up, of course, all those other roads, or indeed don't try and head into town today, just work from home if that's at all possible. The live images there, and the sand over the road is covering the diesel spill with an associated accident on the other approach.
Yet another hazard.
Well, I guess
awful confluence of circumstances.
That truck would have been completely freaked out seeing this, you know, this the concrete pylon heading towards it, concrete girder.
The only positive thing is that, of course, it happened overnight and not in the middle of peak hour traffic.
Yep.